The Eagles dashed the Chiefs' shot at a three-peat with a 40-22 blowout, and now it's time for Kansas City to turn their attention towards a very interesting offseason, one where they're cap-strapped and have a number of big-name free agents. Let's get into it. First things first, you got to get some clarity on the Travis Kelce situation. He's 35, almost 36 years old, and still highly productive when fully healthy, but he's definitely declining. We really saw that in the Super Bowl where he was a total non-factor, and if he doesn't want to come back next season, you've got a big need to address at tight end. Next, it's time to create some cap space via restructuring. Kansas City can create $58 million in cap space, upwards from $8 million right now, if they restructure the contracts of Patrick Mahomes and Chris Jones. Granted, this is rolling the ball down the hill so that in 4 years we'll be massively in the negative, but our Super Bowl window is still alive and we have to maximize. And I expect them to use the vast majority of that cap space, depending on how much they create via restructuring, on keeping together their own roster. You can almost certainly keep Trey Smith in town, which is an absolute must in my opinion. Nick Bolton in the center of your defense has got to stay. And if you have the money, Justin Reed would be a nice keep on the back end. Moving on to the draft, and in the first round, you've got to go offensive tackle, in my opinion. I have Ariante Ursary here, but you could also go Donovan Jackson or Josh Connerly, depending on who's available. And in the second round, I think receiver makes some sense. DeAndre Hopkins is almost certainly out the door in free agency, so drafting somebody like Trey Harris who can win on those one-on-one situations and take a little attention off of Xavier Worthy would be huge.